It's my last hurrah of my sort of tour of different places for the winter. So I'm so glad you guys are here with me. We have so much new at Shop HQ. Wait, these glasses are way too, are these too big? Okay, wait, weigh in. Yes, no, 1970s inspired, or more like these. These are easier. I'm just going with these. Okay, so much new here at Shop HQ. Check out the homepage for sure, because on our homepage, you're gonna see that we have so many brand new items from Peace Jewelers, which is all lab grown diamonds. We have got more from, we are super excited about Morris and David. Those flexi bracelets that we all love, those are in stock and brand new at Shop HQ. We've got some diamond closeouts that are brand new today, so I'm really excited about that. But we have brand new lab grown diamonds from Peace Diamonds as well. Now, for April, because you know that April is Diamond Month, we're taking an additional 20% off orders of $99 or more with the code SPARKLE20. You can see that right there, SPARKLE20, an extra 20% off. What happens when you get to $99? Free shipping. So we got free shipping as well. We're excited about that. So diamond closeout, diamonds are a great opportunity. And so the first diamonds that we're going to talk about is actually something that is brand new. And it comes in like a set. Here, let me move this black up so you can see it. So it comes as more of a set. I want you to kind of see how close we can get. So you can see that this is a beautiful, beautiful diamond pendant. So I'm gonna go backwards so you can kind of get the full view. So with this interlocking clover pendant, it's sterling silver with gold plating over the top of it. So it's gold plating. So it is 16 points of diamonds. So these are natural mined diamonds. They're interlocking clover design, and it's the pendant that includes the 18-inch chain, all done in gold plating. Now this look, really simple, but still elegant with the little interlocking clovers. It's a 1-inch pendant from edge to edge, 18-inch chain. The diamonds are HI in color. So that's gonna be a really beautiful color. And then the I2, I3 in clarity. Now I'm gonna give you a nice tight look at this as well. But this clover, which I love about this interlocking clover, and you're gonna see that, by the way, in my earrings, and also in the ring. So if you look at all of these designs are going to be matching. This is going to be that symbolism. So when you're looking at clovers, you're obviously looking at good luck, good fortune. I think that's really a beautiful sentiment. And then we also have each leaf in the clover. It symbolizes faith, hope, love, and luck, and they're all intertwining. I think that's absolutely beautiful. So each piece of this coordinating set, the earrings, which are studs, the pendant, and the ring are all going to be on sale. Today, when you're looking at the necklace, it's normally $145, usually $145. Today, it's $74.99. That is a 48% savings. So let's talk for a minute, and then I'll give you a full tour about sterling silver, because sterling silver has gone up 200% in the last 5 years, 200%. So you're looking at precious sterling silver. Of course, you're looking at microns of gold over the top, yellow gold in this case. So really beautiful, whether or not you're doing the earrings, the ring, or the pendant. It's all going to be a beautiful, beautiful story. So let me go ahead and give you a nice close look. So when you're looking at the pendant, you can see, and oh, by the way, it's removable off of the necklace. I think that's really a good call. You've got that negative space. You've got the beautiful 16 points of natural diamonds. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to take this off so you can see the clasp and everything. It's got a spring clasp. Let me get in my mirror here so I can make sure I get that in the pendant. Simple, right? I want to give you the full tour. In the back of it, you can see all of that craftsmanship, the gold over that sterling, bright yellow gold. You can look, so you see it's almost got that little domed effect, so it lays really pretty on the neckline. There is all of those diamonds. So when you get nice and close, ooh, that's a good camera angle. Nice and close, you can see that those diamonds are on each one of the interlocking clovers, And then you've got the bigger diamonds in the middle. So 16 total points of diamonds. Look at that shine. How pretty is that? So every day for sure, I wear a black top because I love it against a dark navy and a dark black top, but this up against your skin would be beautiful. And with that price, it's a giftable price as well. Who do you know that's got a birthday in April? My mom's birthday was in April. That is your birthstone right there, lucky girls. So you've got the diamond for a birthstone. I mean, couldn't be any better. I think mine is a blue topaz for December. The alternate is turquoise for December. But when you look at the chain, it's got a very fine gauge. So you're looking at a cable link chain. You do have the spring clasp, and that's gonna be easy to hook on. And you know, for me, I don't know how you put yours on, but I always put mine on backwards, give it a flip over, and then I go ahead and attach it. I'm gonna put that back on because I want you to see the whole entire look together. I brought a little mirror with me so I can make it easier and try to do that with, rather than try to do it backwards on camera. Now, I want you guys to think about this. When you are gifting jewelry, it's really so personal because when you are looking at your jewelry box, I bet you can tell me who gave you each piece and what the story is behind it, right? Was it for a birthday, an anniversary? So think about that. I love that look. So here's your pendant. Now let's dive into the earrings, because when you're looking at the earrings, this is an interlocking clover stud. There you go. Man, if you ever wanted to see a wrinkle, there they are. But the stud earrings, I'm going to take one out on the other side. The stud earrings are really easy to wear. They're one of those. Oh, Harry, thank you for changing it. You guys can go ahead and click on, if you're watching on Instagram, you're watching on Facebook Live, you're watching online, you can go ahead and click onto the show too. So here are those little studs. Now the size on them, they're about a 1/2 inch from edge to edge. So very wearable. I have a normal size ear, so you can see that they're definitely something that you can see from across the room. Here, let me back up. Okay, you see that? You can see that from across the room. It's a good look. I like the earring because you can see that it's diamonds, right? You again have 16 points of diamonds, and that is going to be that really beautiful look. You've got the butterfly back, simple. It's not a screw back. And these are also sterling silver with that gold plating over the top. I want you to see the sides of it. Do you see how those diamonds are all the way around on each one of the clovers? Let's see if I can send that back. There you go. So it's almost like a pinwheel of diamonds, right? And it does have that little dome look as well. So you can see that from across the room for sure. So interlocking clover studs, 16 points, brand new, part of that diamond closeout, 48% off. These are usually $145, now $74.99. So that's 48% off, timeless, super easy look. You can wear these every single solitary day. Not really any special care with these. These are all naturally grown diamonds, so no special care. You can see across the room, really pretty, a good look, and for sure, any age, right? Any age this is going to work. This is an HI in color. You're looking at an I2, I3 in clarity, really pretty. So what would happen, because we're having this awesome April Diamond Month, right? So with that coupon code, Sparkle20, if you want to get the earrings and the necklace, now that is with the code, you'll take 20% off. So the necklace and the earrings at our regular sale price is $150. Take 20% off, Sparkle20, and we'll save $30. So you get both home for $120 plus free shipping and handling. So what a great look this would be, right? Easy, fun. April's Diamond Month, we like that. And I love the symbolism of the interlocking clovers. Faith, hope, love, and luck. Now, I had a fun fact about clovers. When you're looking at a 3-leaf clover, it's the symbol of the Trinity. But then when you have the 4-leaf, it's still the look of the Trinity. Plus then you've got that luck in there as well. So I think that this is really a beautiful, beautiful look. And if you've got someone who's got a bit of the Irish in them, why not have something that is going to be very symbolic this way as well? So you can see that. Now, we did bring one more piece that goes with this collection, and that is going to be the ring. So take a look at the ring. With the ring, I feel like you're gonna want to know a couple different things about. It is sterling silver. Thank you for changing that, Harry. It is sterling silver with yellow gold plating on the top of it. It has, again, 16 points of diamonds, but it's a size 7. So in a size 7 for me, I just put it on my pointer finger. It's great. You can go ahead and I'll show you what it looks like on a ring finger. It's a little big for me. It is not sizable when you're looking at that gold plating. So you are looking at something that if you're a size 7, find a finger, right? That's going to be, find a finger for that. You can see how it sits up on the hand. It's got that little bit of dome to it again. Let me show you the full under gallery. So if you take a look at the under gallery, you can see that it's beautifully done. And you can see where those diamonds sit. So nothing to snag on your sweaters or clothes. There is that negative space, that open space. I think you're gonna love that look. It almost, to me, this one almost looks like a flower, doesn't it? It almost looks like a flower. It feels like with those diamonds, you're really getting a big look here. So let me give you the size on it. So it is about 5/8 long in length. So it's going to sit, I've got normally about a size 5 for a finger here. It's going to sit right in the middle of your finger. It's not a knuckle to knuckle, see? That's on a ring finger. But when you put on a pointer finger, this is where it fits better on me, is going to be, it's just a nice everyday wearable size. Now this is usually, again, $145. Today we took it down to $74.99. I did some math for you. So if you wanted to get the earrings, the ring, and the necklace, all 3 of these looks, it's $225 today. However, with our Sparkle 20, we're going to save you $45 and bring this entire set down to $180 plus free shipping. $180 to get home natural diamonds, beautiful precious sterling silver, which has gone up 200% in the last 5 years, gold plating in this look. The answer is just yes. Don't even think about it, right? Because that is a phenomenal, phenomenal opportunity. And when we talk about diamonds, it's one of those precious stones that, whether you're doing mined diamonds or lab-grown diamonds, they are one of the most sort of sentimental stone out there. And we're still using them for engagement rings, right? We're still using them to be that symbol of love, eternity. So I think you're gonna really like that. And as far as where to wear it, denim all day long. Black little dress, great. A gorgeous blouse with the pendant, an open neckline, a tank top. I mean, in the summer, a little off the shoulder dress. You've got this, and it's easy care, easy to wear, and brand spanking new. So I'm going to show you that up close again because I really want you guys to see the pendant again. There is that look, like that. And the earrings, and the ring. I'm going to take that ring off because each one of them has got the same design. So look at that. Do you love that? And all of those diamonds that are all, by the way, hand set diamonds. You can see that. Now, when you look in the middle, it kind of almost forms a flower. Do you see that? And then you've got the interlocking diamonds. The earrings do the same thing. The pendant does the same thing. So I think you're gonna really love this look. The ring, again, size 7 only. Yeah, really super, super beautiful. Love that. Okay, so these are brand new. It's part of the closeout. We've got our Sparkle 20. I think that's really exciting. Now, we have new pieces from Peace. So Peace Diamonds are proprietary. We're only here at Shop HQ. And the great thing about Peace Diamonds is that they are lab grown right here in the US. So everything that you're looking at with Peace Diamonds is, those of you who say, you know what, I'm only buying US, we got you covered, right? So that's great. We have a brand new, look at this. I'm way too tan, you guys. That's what happens when you're in Florida. So when you are looking for a classic, a tennis bracelet is an absolute classic. This is a brand new line bracelet or tennis bracelet. Oh, thanks for changing that, Harry. from Peace Jewelers. It's an illusion bracelet, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, why we call it that. There is a full carat of lab-grown diamonds here. Why do we talk about lab-grown diamonds? I'm going to give you like a little lab-grown diamond education here. I am GIA certified. That's a Gemological Institute of America. I got a certification. I had to take a bunch of classes. And so my certification, I get a lot of insight into what the gem societies are saying about lab-grown diamonds. They're saying lab-grown diamonds, it doesn't matter. If it's lab-grown diamond, if it's mined diamond, a diamond is a diamond. It doesn't matter if Mother Nature took 1,000,000 years to create it or we created it in the lab. It's the same carbon, same thing. So know that. And the other thing I want you to know about lab-grown diamonds is that people, including big jewelry designers, are moving sometimes just to lab-grown diamonds exclusively because of the disruption to the earth. They're not sure where the lab or where the mined diamonds are coming from. So this is a way to sort of kind of know exactly where your diamonds are coming from. These are from the US. So when you look at a tennis bracelet or a line bracelet, you're going to see all these beautiful stations of diamonds. I'm going to show you the clasp first, and then I'm going to take it off and kind of give you a tour. So you do have a clasp insert with that safety clasp as well there. And it is going to be just that really beautiful, look at across the room. It's a beautiful drape. You've got 7 1/4 inches. I have a small wrist, so 7 1/4 inches. This is going to layer up beautifully with a timepiece. Maybe you're looking at our Morrison David Flex bands. This is going to pair back beautifully. Now let's talk about what illusion is, because I think that's really important. So I'm going to take the bracelet off. I'm going to get nice and close on this so you can see what an illusion is. Now, yep, there you go. So do you see almost the actual, there we go, the pinwheels surrounding those diamonds. So those are illusions. So it's a way that we work the sterling silver. So that sterling silver has a pinwheel that surrounds each diamond, giving it maximum brilliance, right? It is absolutely going to be a way that a lot of jewelers, a lot of designers will do that to make sure it looks like bigger diamonds, sparklier diamonds. So we do that, and it is set in precious sterling silver. Everything that touches your skin is going to be sterling silver or diamonds. So this is going to be that beautiful, gorgeous, slinky bracelet that will just slide over your wrist and feel like $1,000,000, right? It is an instant classic and became a staple to a woman's wardrobe since 1978. What is significant about 1978? Check out this story. I think you're going to love it. So back in 1978, Chrissy Everett, remember back in the day she called herself Chrissy? So Chris Everett was playing in the US Open in New York. And she, in the middle of a match in 1978, she goes, wait, stop. My tennis bracelet fell off. She called it a tennis bracelet. It had always been called, historically, a line bracelet. But back in 1978, she stopped playing tennis. And there it was. The camera was looking at her, picking up these little diamonds. So from that day forward, since 1978, these have been affectionately known as the tennis bracelet. So now you know why. But this is going to be that symbol of, you know, quiet luxury, just a really beautiful look that you can wear every day. You never have to take it off if you don't want to. Now with sterling, I would definitely put your lotions on and your sunscreens before you put your jewelry on. That really goes with all jewelry, especially like hairspray, things like that. So this is going to have all of that sterling silver. And again, I'm going to remind you that sterling silver has gone up 200% in the last 5 years. So you are getting this bracelet. I'm going to give you all the prices on it right now. This was $455. Today we took it down to $324.99. That is a 29% savings. But we are Sparkling 20. So Sparkle 20 is going to give you that coupon code. That is our April Diamond Month coupon code. So for this beauty right here, we're bringing that price down to $259.99. That is going to be a screaming deal. $259.99 with the coupon code Sparkle20. So it's illusion, it maximizes that brilliance. It is all done in sterling silver, so that is precious sterling silver. And again, it's 7 1/4 inches long. here is that safety catch. So you've got a slide insert because you don't want to lose your diamonds, right? So you've got the slide insert, and once it gets into that slide, then you've got this little clasp right there. You just fold that over, and now you have got a very secure diamond tennis bracelet. And this will be, I mean, it becomes a staple. I have a piece diamond tennis bracelet that I've had that is set in white gold. I wear it all the time. In fact, I have it here. I know I have it here somewhere. So you're gonna go ahead and be able to put this bracelet on, leave it on with those timepieces, with your bangles, and I think you're gonna absolutely fall in love with it. So here it is, again, that beautiful look. See? Across the room. Oh yeah, we can see some silver. We can see some diamonds. We got that flash. I think that's absolutely beautiful. So this is going to be part of the brand new selection from Peace Diamonds. There it is. I'm going to hold that still so you can see that illusion set. Yeah, I know. Look at that. So you can see all the pinwheels. There's that brilliance that we were looking for. So pretty. Love that. Okay, now I've got one more that I need to take this necklace off for because it's from Peace Diamonds and it's another pendant. This pendant is not just a piece of jewelry. The pendant that I have coming up is actually, it tells its own story, right? When you are looking at a symbol, probably one of the biggest symbols in the world, that tells a story, that is really, I mean, as far as a story, it's the story of you, right? It's the story of your faith. It's the story of your strengths, and it's the story of your comeback moments, right? That you've leaned on. Look at that. It's the cross. And it is done in a modern, beautiful look. I'll put this on, but I want to give you a quick tour. It's done in sterling silver. You can get either sterling silver, so it's going to be silver, or you can get it plated with gold. And I'm going to show you the back of it. So you can see the under gallery at the back of it is really, really pretty. And the diamonds are all channel set in prongs though, so hand set. You can see the thickness of it and that shine. Oh my gosh, look at that sterling silver. And this is also done on an 18-inch chain. You do have that clasp, but I'm going to show you that you've got a couple different jump rings. So that way you can go ahead and have it at 18 or you can have it at 16 inches. See the extra jump ring right there? So let's get this on. When you're looking at this from any angle, you're gonna see beautiful, beautiful diamonds. And a cross necklace, of course, is, again, another staple in many people's wardrobe. Let me put this on. I'm gonna put it on at the longest length so you can see that 18-inch length. And there we go. Look how pretty that is. Here we go. So from across the room, you can see the sparkle, you can see the shine. Definitely quite a luxury piece. Let me try to get the whole look here. I mean, look at how that just stands out. So this is, again, done in sterling silver. It's a 1/2 carat of lab-grown diamonds. So they are a huge sparkle because they're FG in color and they're also a VS2 and an SI1 in clarity. You can see all that sparkle, all that shine. It's a modern look. This is done in the silver, but you can get the gold as well. 18-inch chain, the pendant is removable, and of course adjustable to 16 inches. This is usually $280 worth every single penny with all of that 1/2 carat of diamonds, 1/2 carat diamonds. So you've got usually $280, now it's $199.99. That's already a 29% savings, but we've got the coupon Sparkle 20. So Sparkle 20 brings that down, this whole entire ensemble, all those diamonds, down to $159.99 with free shipping. So I love that we're able to get that home. So $159.99, who in your world is maybe going through something, right? And they're needing those strength moments. They're needing something to lean on. This would be such a good piece because a cross is never just a necklace, right? It's always a storyteller. What have been your comeback moments? I mean, you guys know, Shop HQ, we're in a comeback moment. We love it, right? This is like reinvention. And what do you lean on, right? You lean on your faith, you lean on your friends, your family. This is a lot of symbolism that comes with the cross, of course. And quiet luxury because it just kind of speaks to that beautiful, just simple design. There's nothing super crazy ornate about it. It's just done in these beautiful diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna take this off again so it get nice and close. I want to remind you guys, tomorrow we will have Wake Up in Style. Janae Moore will be doing all of the modeling and all of our fashion, for you fashion gals out there loving it. I will be moderating here from Florida, and it's my last hurrah. I'm coming home tomorrow, and we'll be in Minneapolis now for the rest of summer. No fun locations to bring you on. Maybe we'll do it poolside. We could do that. But here's that cross. I'm going to get it nice and close for you guys. Don't mind the sun freckles, but you've got the beautiful, beautiful diamonds, and it's just a gorgeous look. And if you are looking for something for a very special gift, I think this would be it. Maybe your granddaughter is having a first communion. That would be amazing. I think the first communions usually are around 13 years old. I think that's when my boys got confirmed. But it is really pretty. I'm going to give you the size on it because it's definitely a bigger piece than you would think. So you are looking at about 1.5 inches from that open veil to the bottom of the cross. Really pretty. Let me see if I can get those diamonds. There we go. Oh, look at those. Are not illusion set diamonds. Those are prong set diamonds, all hand set in that high shine of sterling. It's a big chunk of sterling, precious sterling silver. And I love that we're getting the colors there as well. Such a pretty, pretty look. You can certainly layer this up, but this might be something that, maybe you save it for Sunday services, right? That could be. Let's get this back on. So tomorrow, when Janae and I are doing our Wake Up in Style, I want to remind everybody that we're going to be talking about Christopher & Banks. Christopher & Banks, of course, is that brand that Shop HQ is lucky enough to have. And we are excited about the fact, here, I'll put this smaller now so you can see the smaller. And we're excited because Christopher & Banks is bringing us some brand new stuff for spring. Okay, now this is, I put it at the shorter length. I like it better. But you've got options, right? You can put it at the 16-inch or you can put it at the 18-inch. But I think I like this better even at this length. Here you go. So what's your comeback moment? What's your comeback story, right? I think my comeback story was hitting midlife and deciding that it was great. It was a great chapter. So this is it for you. So I love that we're able to give you guys brand new. I want you to head to Shop HQ's homepage because you're going to see all sorts of brand new. Morris and David. I'm really excited about the line bracelets. They're squishy and they're amazing. I'm very psyched about the opportunity for the tennis bracelet because that tennis bracelet, again, you're going to look at something that normally, if you were going to get it's set in white gold, you're going to pay over $1,000, right? This is going to be today, was $455, now we're down to $324.99, and then after our code, saving you an additional 20%, $259.99. We are sparkling and shining. So there is that look across the room. Love all the diamonds. Diamonds are that quiet luxury. And don't forget, we did have our Clover interlocking diamonds in that gold plating. The ring, we had the pendant. I'll give you another peek if you're just joining us. The pendant was in that beautiful gold plating as well. Here is that pendant. So, lots of new things here at Shop HQ. Very excited, you guys. Tomorrow is Wake Up in Style. I promise you we're going to have a great time with Janae. Can't wait to see you guys. So 30 minutes of brand new. You guys always have to choose in or tune in because you never know what's going to spring up at Shop HQ. And check back every single day. They're adding new brands, a lot of returning brands. They can't wait to interact with you guys again. So thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you on Wake Up in Style, bright and squirrely on Saturday morning. Thank